Welcome back, Alaska. Michael Ives here with your Saturday sports action. Well, the weather has been perfect for interior outdoor sports, and we'll get to that in just a little bit, but let's start with some indoor action where the Fairbanks Ice Dogs finally returned to town for some home hockey after a long road trip. We begin at the Big Dipper Ice Arena, where the Fairbanks Ice Dogs are hosting the Kenai River Brown Bears for a two-game series to close the NAHL regular season. With the Ice Dogs secured into their playoff spot, the Brown Bears would be the team desperate for points, backed up against the wall in the chase for a playoff berth. It would be goaltender Kevin Aldridge getting the start for Fairbanks, and he was his usual great self on the evening, making 27 saves. It would be a heated contest all night as Ross Olson sets the tone with a tussle, even mixing it up. Body blows in a hockey fight? Well played. It would be a dominant performance by the Ice Dogs as they got the scoring rolling. Brett Gervais tallies first as Lonnie Clary 5-holes a pass for a one-time drive. Then Taylor Munson makes it 2-0 Dogs as he sticks back a rebound through traffic in front of the net. Clary would then be the recipient of another unselfish dish as Yannick Vidal feeds him for the one-time blast, and it's 3-0 Fairbanks. Then only 9 seconds elapse before Ross Mueller slices to the net and deposits glove side for a 4-0 lead early in the third period. The Brown Bears would spoil the shutout as one of the few rebounds left by Aldridge is tapped in, but Gervais closes the book with another quick score off of a deft pass from Wyatt Egge and former Brown Bear Jake Bushy. Defenseman Lonnie Clary talks about the 5-1 win and why this weekend is still important for the Ice Dogs.
Well, before the game, we prepared, we sat down, and we talked about it. We're like, they're going to give us their best shot. They're going to play like it's a playoff game. We got to start preparing that way. Let's show them what we got. So we put the foot on the gas pedal and see if they could keep up, and they just died out at the end of the game, so we just kept to our game plan. We just got to put our best foot forward. I mean, we also got to do it for the veterans on the team like Kinsey and Rosie, for them being their last home regular season game. We got to leave it all on the table like it's a playoff atmosphere. I mean, this could be the last time they play here at the Dib. Let's have a good one.
Now tonight is the regular season home finale for the Ice Dogs, though they do have home ice locked up for their playoff run. Tonight is huge, however, for Kenai River as they now sit only 1 point ahead of the Cooley Region Chill for that final Midwest postseason spot. Cooley has the night off and plays their final game tomorrow against the Minnesota Magicians. A Brown Bear win will seal the spot, but anything else will lead to 24 hours of stress and bellyache for the Bears. The Ice Dogs will face either the Brown Bears, the Chill, or the Wenatchee Wild to open the playoffs, depending on this weekend's results. Now we go from the Big Dipper Ice to the Chena River Ice, or whatever's left of it, for the start of today's Sonnet Kazoo races downtown. Thanks to some last-minute work by race volunteers, skiers were able to take off from the Chena River start as planned this morning. And it was beautiful race weather for the 27th annual Kazoo running. Skiers will be competing in freestyle and classic ski races of varying distance. The 50K classic racers were first out of the gate this morning, followed by freestyle races of 50, 20, and 40 kilometers. An awards ceremony will be held at Birch Hill tonight after the race and results are final. And for those wondering about the magnificent name, here's a jewel for you. It comes from the Athabascan language with Sawnot, meaning springtime, and Kazoot, meaning to slide your feet across the snow. Hey, maybe we both learned something today. And here's more news on cross-country skiing. This from the Interior's best at the U.S. Cross Country Nationals and Super Tour Finals in Anchorage. A bunch of Fairbanks natives were down there taking races, and Fairbanks native Reese Hahnemann took third place in the 50K with a time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 9.9 seconds. Hahnemann, who races for Alaska Pacific University, made it 4 top 10 finishes for the week with yesterday's 50K finish. Some Nanook finish times in that same race were Michael Fehrenbach in 10th place, Jonas Loeffler in 22nd, and Reese's brother, Nanook skier Logan Hahnemann, in 32nd. Other Alaskans of note, Olympic veteran and Anchorage skier Keegan Randall took third in the 30K event. It was the first time at Nationals that Randall hasn't finished in first place. And we'll finish with some news on Fairbanks Boxers. A pair of 23-year-old Fairbanksans are in Seattle, Washington tonight under the watchful eye of the local police. And not for being bad, but for being good. Local boxers Daniel Griffin and Francisco Camacho will be in the ring for tonight's White Center Police Athletics Boxing Club main event. These events help fund the club, which aims to help underprivileged youth in the area. The amateur card will feature both fighters in the 150-pound class against fighters from the Northwest. It will be a debut for Griffin, who is a sales rep at Seekins Ford right here in town. Tonight will be fight number 2 for Camacho, who is a student at UAF and a part-time UAF maintenance worker. Good luck, guys. Give them the old AK-1-2. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Remember to be right back here on Monday for Joe Cook as he wraps up the weekend's action and gets you ready for the sports week to come. And enjoy these great March Madness games as we get down to the Final Four after tomorrow's games. As always, for more KTVF sports, you can log on to Twitter, YouTube, webcenter11.com, or download our mobile app. Keep on keeping on, Alaska. Stay with us for Mike Schultz and your full weather forecast coming up next.